Hello everybody! A lot of you liked our DIY pork butchering day. We are right in the middle of chicken butchering day. This is important. This is what easily gets the chicken feathers off the chicken. And it is about 160 degrees.
155 to 160, and we leave them in there for like 35 seconds.
And if you don't do this, you have to hand pluck all the feathers, essentially.
And it sucks.
And if you have to do...
You're good, Dad.
If you have to, if you have the wrong temperature, it also really messes with how it comes out if it's too hot.
Yes, the skin will tear.
The skin will tear. Now,
And then you
the
just check
heat...
it. If the feathers pull out, then it's ready.
So we're coming over here.
So this has rubber fingers in it. And you get water going.
Oh my gosh!
Alright.
Oh.
Mom, go. What if you didn't?
No, turn it off, Brayden.
Hey.
When I say it's done, turn it off.
I thought you said no.
And if you do it right, the skin comes off the feet too.
Ready?
All right, following the dead chicken over to the chicken butchering stage.
What table, Mom?
Over here. So these are pardon the gory. That always looks weird with the head off, but hey, that part is what looks like a Thanksgiving dinner. So then Brielle is currently taking off feathers.
And I'm taking off the loose.
We're taking off
skins on the feet
the skin off feet
and the finger.
and the beautiful fingernails. And I'm actually looking forward to making some chicken bone broth. Here's the junk. And then I'm taking off some of the smaller feathers. Now is what's fascinating to me is these beautiful meat chickens. We've got this. We take off the chicken feet. We can turn the chicken feet into a beautiful bone broth. When you actually use these, you get so much, I think, collagen. They're really thick. And then we have our drumsticks and our wings. We've got the wings, which reminds me, of course, of football. We chop that off. We got all sorts of wings. We got our white meat, our dark meat, and the heads get butchered. So here is our butchering station.
So these are the breast meat or dark meat to breast meat. Numbers are in favor of the dark meat.
They are a little bit of a darker meat.
Yep, they're a little bit longer legs on them and stuff, so the drummies don't look quite as big. But a drumstick that you get in the store is going to be, you know, from joint to thing is going to be that long. These are twice as, 1.5 times as long. So and these aren't, if we would let them go another week, they would get bigger, but we have, some of these birds are 9.5 pounds. The smallest ones are 7. So they're still 2 to 4 pounds bigger than anything from the store, but they could get a little bit bigger. But then you do run the factor of, stuff can die. We've had fox issues around here lately, and we have time to do it right now. So
chicken feet for bone broth, there they are.
Yep, they are very, very good for that.
When you do chicken feet, you got to make sure you take the little skins. I've got the skins over here. Brielle is making sure those are all off. And then this is the drummy coming, right?
Yeah, well, I got to gut it first.
Oh, gut. Oh, I forgot about the gutting. I did that last year. I figured that one out, and that's a little bit disgusting.
Now, the nice thing about these Red Rangers is look at all the fat on them. Like, you don't get that with a Cornish cross. That nice yellow fat, that's actually good. Holy cow. They are, there's a lot of fat in there. So when you do make stock or cook them, get all that good, healthy, because these have been picking in the woods and in the trees for months. Like, what are these? These are like, when's Brielle's birthday?
Oh my gosh, are you still making noise?
Well, I'm pushing the air up through the throat.
Oh, okay.
With my hand, not on purpose, just how it happens.
Gotten to meat chickens.
Oh, the other thing I forgot to do. First
chop
thing,
the head off.
No, I got to get the craw out.
Oh.
There's a sack right here that has, now we quit feeding them last night. They get water today, but they didn't get any food, which is very good, because otherwise this sack is literally full of nasty, broken down food. and it goes all over your table and gets on everything, and it's gross. Cut the windpipe.
Let's get that head chopped off, because that's gross. Woo!
There's the head.
Well, yeah, that's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
Now it seems like food. This is what you can get at the store. This is when it's less about the animal it was.
And then because we cut the windpipe, it just all pulls out.
Yep. Now these animals have done really well. I know that if you are a huge animal lover, you might not be watching our channel because you know that we do butcher animals. But these have been well loved, well taken care of.
They've got to live in the woods and in the field and all over their whole lives.
And now we can put them in our freezer. And I was telling Brielle, one of the reasons we do this is because it's so nice to know where our meat comes from. You know, when push comes to shove, you get chicken at the grocery store or you get it here. And I like chicken.
Way better chicken.
So this chicken is good for you. We know where it comes.
Tastes
We know what
so much
food is
better.
going into it. These guys were kind of lazy. They really, really liked going and living under our pine trees.
They ate a lot of stuff with it, though.
Yeah. Those are the guts. Gut pile.
Now, we keep the heart, because
Why do we keep the heart?
fried up in butter, they're delicious. You cut them in half,
Ugh.
fry them in butter, and it's absolutely awesome.
Yep. So stock,
But look at how
fry
much
and
fat's
butter.
even on the gizzard. I want to keep some gizzard. I like gizzard, so
What do you do with the gizzard?
you split it open. There's actually rocks in here. So this is how they break down their food, because they don't have teeth. And they eat a lot of seeds and that kind of stuff. And so the gizzard is basically like where the food goes. See all the rocks in there? That's all sand.
Oh, that's sand.
So they actually eat sand.
This is a chicken gizzard, live and in
and
person.
then the stuff comes down through it and breaks it down. And that sand literally...
So what are you going to eat out of that?
The gizzard. The meat.
The yellow thing?
No, that's the
the meat.
liner. That's like a stomach liner, basically.
So
This
you're going to
is-
eat that.
Yeah, they're good. That's the gizzard.
Should
and all
we
that
video
fat on
that?
there. It's going to be delicious.
We'll
People
video
eat
it.
gizzards. When you buy chicken in the store,
I
you
don't
can
know.
get the gizzards. Now, if we want to keep the chicken livers, we can. They're actually quite healthy. I don't know. Do you want to keep chicken livers or not?
Well, wouldn't you grind it up?
We don't grind up chickens.
Mm.
But the livers are healthy.
We are
Smell fun.
meat butchering,
Oh, hey,
DIY
we need
meat butchering
we
today.
need
Here
something for
is the first official one that's getting butchered today.
We need
We've
something to
got
throw
some
the
in the
guts
line.
I'm going to throw them in the wagon, and we can just take them back and bury them straight.
Okay.
Holy cow, look at the fat in this thing. I mean, look at the fat in that
Holy cow.
belly. That's all like good, like grass-fed, bug-fed fat.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know, but
Oh.
we could make,
Just put it in a
we
roux
could
or a
melt it
stew?
down or use it. I wonder if we could make,
Why don't you just put it
lard
on
out of
bone
it.
broth?
or put it in, because there's going to be a ton of it. But we'll just keep it, do what we want to do with it. And
So, bone broth,
you
gizzards,
want me to, well,
hearts,
we'll cut them up
fat.
a little bit later. Like Cornish cross, the stuff you get in the store, they don't have any of this fat right here. Like none of it.
This is DIY Meat Butchering Day. Thanks for tuning in.
This goes in the cooler in cold
Oh,
water
yeah.
to cool down.
Over here we got our coolers.
With
This is
ice
the first
water.
one in.
They go in the ice
See,
water.
it's just what you get from the store. We just have a little bit more of a
And
longer
that,
process.
You can literally go buy that in the store.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Just
Took a
this
little
one
while.
is bigger and tastes better.
Bigger tastes better. That's our first one we butchered in the butchering station. This is the part, some of the parts we're going to use. We're going to break it down. Maybe we'll go live when we break it down next.
Yeah.
But we'll break it down into like the thighs. Now, some people freeze their meat chickens whole and then they break it down that week, or they cook it whole and then use it there. We found out that doesn't work for me. As the primary cook, it doesn't work well for me. So my wonderful husband, he breaks it down into sections. So I get a bag
Like
of
what you buy in the store.
what you buy in the store.
Hardly anybody buys whole chickens. You
Yeah.
usually buy parts, like, because the breast cook differently than the dark meat, you know, all that stuff. So,
It scratched me.
you got
Um,
scratched? Oh, just
So
the
yeah,
torn?
he breaks it down into drummies for me, and then we have wings for a football night. We have, well, this is gizzard, no, neck. Neck. The gizzard's over here. I got it all.
We do keep a bunch of the bodies, like the carcass, because we debone and take most of the breasts off. We don't do a lot of them full, like bone-in breasts. We do bone out.
Yeah.
And then we take the carcasses. We'll take like maybe 15 of these, 20 of them, and throw them in a big pot and just cook it down. And the stock's really good.
Yes, I'm looking forward to having some. So that's what he's doing. He's working on this butchering portion of it, getting it all set before going in there where it is in the cooler. It has no gizzards. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm taking a break, coming back, getting rid of the little bones. Brielle is doing an awesome job here. I said as an 8-year-old, she still has a little bit of choice on what to do.
It's on the back of the truck.
She gets to pull that out. She gets the feathers, and then I'll show you the other stage. We got over